Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ian Paniwala and I run the Bimiri Foundation, a small Scottish charity that fundraises for the building of drinking water pipelines in remote Himalayan communities like the one you see here. Before I crack on with this video, I want to give a really big thank you to the kind people over at Drone Sewa in Kathmandu. I got in touch with them last week asking for the lend of a drone so that I could assess the damage the recent storm and consequent flooding and landslides has done to our first pipeline down in Bimiri. When I told them what I was using the drone for and sent them a link to our YouTube channel, they replied immediately with "come and take a drone for free." So yeah, huge thanks guys, seriously very, very cool of you. When the storm subsided after 3 days, I finally left the house and went for a walk around. Within a couple of hundred metres of the house, the road was blocked in each direction by heavy landslides. There was no way out of the village. The level of destruction was mind-blowing. It's wild to see that just 3 days of rain could do this much damage, literally changing the topography of the area in some places. We had 2 attempts at getting the footage for this video. On the first attempt, myself and Prim drove as far as we could towards Bimiri, then walked the rest of the way. We got some amazing footage of Prim talking about all the usual type of interesting stuff Prim talks about, but then the GoPro decided to shit the bed, pardon the French, and wipe the memory card, so I had to go back for round 2 on my own the following day. Yeah, so for those of you legends who are sticking around for the full duration of this video, what you're about to see is some random clips of me talking to the video about what's going on, some more road devastation, some interactions with villagers in Bimiri and Saura, which, by the way, I'm about to painstakingly translate and subtitle for all y'all's eyeballs. So yeah, give that a look. And then yeah, a little bit of me getting terrified by a family of monkeys, which seems to have migrated into the area around where the taps are. So that's good. Hello folks, welcome back to the Bimiri Foundation. I am on the sweaty walk to Saura and Bimiri at the moment. It's about 30, well, it feels about 35 degrees anyway. I'm dripping a sweat. And we've just reached the part that the JCB arrived to yesterday. It's looking a lot clearer and it's much drier today, which is sweet. So yeah, we did this yesterday. I came down with Prim, we got some amazing footage, and then the GoPro just shat its pants and deleted all the footage. So I've got to go back today. The guy was pretty much at this corner down here yesterday when we got here. He seems to have already smoothed it out a lot more, back towards the ward office as well. Let's see where he's gone. I'm gonna have to stop moving. Becca doesn't like moving shots.
Kathmandu kyo. Meron na the best. Ramro kam bhai, ramro kam. Koti chito kam kore ko. Rangla town. Hanang mula rangla town. Mang. Kore ko ta man luji. Luji. Luji oh. War luji oh. Wow. Or yo tiga rice. Bat eh? Makai. Ah, makai corn. Okay. Yeah.
Like Babu Tamang here, many of the villagers of Bimiri and Saura grow the majority of the food that they eat. So as you can imagine, losing a field full of corn is not ideal.
Wow, this is Prim's uncle's house, and in fact, I believe the house that Prim was born in. Yeah, this was actually less damaged than this yesterday, so that sucks. Believe it or not, they used to drive trucks down this road, and we need to drive trucks down it again. One of the many interesting things that Prim was saying yesterday that would have made for some really good telly was the fact that the one saving grace for all of these felled trees, another one as well as all the free firewood, is people make art out of all this sort of, out of roots. There's loads of places in Kathmandu that you know, they make art out of the roots of old dead trees. So yeah, that's kind of good. People are able to pick that up. So you know, look for the positives and all that stuff. Just want a bit of water. Give me a break. Phew! I didn't have time to swipe the sweat from my brow. I've armed myself with this fairly sturdy stick because I'm getting to the point that I was at yesterday, and that I came across a family of monkeys, and Prim was telling me another interesting Prim anecdote was that he's never ever seen monkeys where we were yesterday. there are monkeys around here, but not like that. Not where we were. We were up by the old watering hole. So I think the monkeys have basically got a bit spooked by all this weather and thought, right, we're getting out of here. So that's kind of spooky. It's kind of spooky, isn't it? It's like they know something that I don't know. Oh, sweat's dripping. Whew. Anyway, facts. Bit more good telly lost to the technology. Yesterday Prim was jumping on this thing, yeah. Just jumping on it to see if it would move, like an absolute psychopath. Yeah, stay at this. Turns out the guy behind me with the wee kid is what's it now? His granddad is Prim's granddad's brother. Who would have thought? I don't think it's gonna fall. He was proper jumping on it yesterday. Like the madman that he is. Yeah. I used to drive a scooter down here all the time. I've been doing that for a while. Darari? Why like this? Got the liter loud at you, Charles?
It really does break my heart to see Modi Nana there, my good friend Kamal's wife, going back to the watering hole to collect water the old-fashioned way, after all the years of hard work we put into building the Bimiri pipeline.
Pani China? To tap rang mang nijiba? Mang niba pani bugnalai.
I know it's pretty normal for everyone to hate their own voice when they hear it played back, but listening to myself butchering the Tamang language like this is pretty awful.
Oh, la so ama. Harambamala. Tigan mala. ठीक छ ना निजीबा गेला बा दोसिरो तला ना चरेला कम्माइ डंगला नै हे सिमयंगो पंगला नै. See there where the land, that thing was completely underground, so that's how much land is dropped down. Looking good, looking good. It's a bit exposed, but that's alright. It's made of solid plastic with a 50-year guarantee. It's looking pretty good. So all of these goats are from one family. These goats, buffalo, they need water. It's just occurred to me, if the water's not coming back on for a week or so, and the reason that loads of families now keep buffalo is because they have the water supply to do so. And it's going to take 150 litres of water per buffalo. And if you've got three buffalo, you need to carry 450 litres of water every day until the water supply comes back on. That is hectic. How's that going to work? So yeah, but the water's not coming back on until the electricity comes back on. So what to do? It's messed up. Until they deal with this sort of stuff. I don't see them doing that one anytime soon. Although they have laid out loads of these poles. Although they seem to have placed a lot of the holes for these poles bang centre in the middle of the road. So what's going on there? Ali, hanang siya ba? Kui. Kote liter ko kui. Seriously? Oh, thala gayo. Kui lai. Oh, koti barsa? Eh. 2 barsa? 3 barsa? There's no water in there, surely. No, Kali. Kali cha.
त्यति लिएर आउँछ लिएर आउँछ
ले रहा हूँ अहिले
अहिले हिजो पनि ल्याएको रे
मजाक नहीं कर रहे वाओ
वेट त गरे
ale mang जाने kui को लागि
के किनबरी
ये wow 3 वर्ष wow. Okay, so wow, I've been saying for years used to be women and girls as young as, what was it I used to say, 11 or 9. I used to say 9. Then I met a 6-year-old carrying water. Lasso. And now there's a 3-year-old kid on his way down to get 7.5 litres of water. That's mental. Wow.
Wow indeed yesterday, me. Wow indeed. So this clip is our beloved pipeline in its current state of affairs. I've had to track some of that beautiful 4K quality from the camera to get a little zoom in, but yeah, doesn't look very good. Apparently the galvanized iron pipe was no match for trusty rock.
Laso na haru mamula nijiba. Seba je ka nasta jinji. Doshirotala. Kotili up 20, 25, 30, 35 litres. Wow. Here we are back at the tap-in jungle. And yeah, you'll have just seen the ladies carrying the baskets. And as sad as it is to see that happening in Bimiri again, it's just really, truly inspiring to see them all just getting on with it and having a laugh and just kind of cracking back to the old ways of carrying water and, you know, not complaining. There's not heard anyone complaining at all. And you've seen now, by this point in the video, you've seen the destruction that's gone on around here. And yeah, everyone's just cracking on with their days and having a good time. So we'll get we'll get the water back on as soon as we can. And thanks very much to everyone who's been donating to this and, you know, over the years and the Saura project. We're going to use a bit of money to fix whatever needs fixed in Bimiri. They've got some budget because it is now a community project, but I don't think they've got enough to fix it. So we're going to use some of the TBF money to fix the Bimiri pipeline and get the water back on there. And then the remainder will be going towards the Saura project, which we're now back to square one on because the intake tank that we completed in January is now gone. So great, thanks nature for that one. Sound. Thanks for watching everybody, and yeah, peace. Namaste.